I'm inside and I saw UHF. It is directed and written by Jay Levy and written by Weird Al Yankovic. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will spoil it for you. This was requested by a Patreon. It's like a fast track movie review. You can do that at patreon.com/ASCpresents. On with the review. This movie starts and immediately there's a lot of references. Like there's an Indiana Jones reference. When we have the guy who Weird Al plays, he's like, oh, I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna grab it, I'm gonna grab it, and he's about to grab it, right? He's about to do a switcheroo, right? Fun thing. Okay, cool references. But what's the actual plot of this? Well, so we have a guy, he owns the radio station, and Weird Al's character, his father, or I can't tell what the relationship is, honestly. This movie is not very clear for me, not gonna lie, it's not clear. And I'm not a big fan of the styling of comedy and the writing already, so it's kind of hard for me to like keep track of what's going on. But this is what I gathered. So we have Weird Al's dad, or some male figure, that he's close to, wins a radio station, and now he's in charge, or TV station? Now he's in charge of that. He's in charge of that TV station. And it's weird, because it's like their shenanigans for the rest of the movie is just their shenanigans at the television station. Not gonna lie, nothing stuck out to me remarkably. This is a comedy movie. I did not laugh once. Nothing I felt was very funny, honestly. A lot of the dialogue is memes, I guess. I don't know. It's like some attempts to be funny. Personally, I'm not a big fan. But also, what's interesting, oh wow, it's time to freaking gamble this station away. Now we owe money to the people who we gambled the station away at. Why are we gambling things away all the time? Why is this a thing? I don't get gambling. I'm not like a gambler at all, so I don't understand the need to do so. I guess if I got hooked on it, then it'd be hard for me to stop. I don't know. But now we got to raise a bunch of money, and we're short on money. So what are we gonna do? We're short on money. This movie's not very clear. I feel like a lot of the movie's plot is intertwined, entangled with the fact that we have a bunch of parody and a bunch of references going on. And it's so intertwined that I'm like, well, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here, except for the points in which I did mention, the plot points that I did mention. I do remember what happened, but like everything, the little minutia, the details, I just didn't find myself really caring for it that much, caring enough to like remember it, because it's not my comedy style. If you want to know what my comedy style is straight up dark humor. If you want me to laugh at all, if you want to show me a comedy movie, you want me to laugh, it has to be some dark humor. Otherwise, I'm not going to laugh at all. I'm just going to be like, why am I watching this? Oh, slapstick? Oh, cool, I'm 5 years old. Slapstick is so cool. No, it's not, because I'm not actually 5. I'm 23 as of this recording, and I don't think I've ever really liked slapstick, actually. Now that I think about it, I guess my sense of humor it's always been dark from what I can remember. I've never had a phase where I've enjoyed slapstick humor. Did a mosquito just bite my ear? Oh my goodness, it's getting warm and all the mosquitoes are coming out. I'm not a big fan of mosquitoes, man. But also, I feel like I like this movie equally as much as I hate mosquitoes. Which is to say, whatever. I mean, actually, I hate mosquitoes more than I like this movie. That's not a good comparison. Something about stocks. I'm not versed in the stock market, so whenever they talked about stocks in this movie, I was just like, oh, this is some words. I'm being told adult things. Oh. Are stocks even good now? Are you stocks even good to invest in now? I don't know, man. But also, what's interesting is that we're going to have this company now public because we're sharing stocks. He's a homeless man who's like, oh, I want the stir stocks. I want those stocks. And he takes the stocks. I'm like, okay, cool. This guy's gonna be rich or poor. I mean, he's got nothing to lose. He doesn't have a house, dude. If he gains money, that's fine. That's good for him. If he loses money, it's not his money, so he doesn't care. And then, wow, romance, cool romance. I'm not a big fan of forced romance. I know there's like a little bit of a romance plot line going on through this movie, but I just didn't care for it. I don't know. It wasn't sexy enough for me. It didn't titulate me. I didn't feel like, oh, I want to see your tits. I just was like, oh, well, whatever, I guess. This movie was a whatever experience. This movie is it's very mid to me. Just because there's nothing that like stuck out to me in a sense, in a remarkable sense, and the plot was just kind of like whatever. The plot didn't really interest me that much. But I do like Weird Al Yankovic's performance in this. He's cool. He's young. I don't know how old he is now. Let me know in the comments below how old he is. Other than that, I guess it's a whatever. Put this movie on if you want to enjoy Weird Al Yankovic. I just personally am not a big fan because I didn't grow up on the stylings of Weird Al. Honestly, like, it's not my humor. I didn't grow up listening to parody music. I grew up listening to like Tosh.01. Pandora, no, there's wasps again. No.
A few moments later.
I gotta finish this. I hope there's no wasps. Maybe I avoided it. Anyway, this is whatever. This is a 6 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If you want to fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 videos at patreon.com/ASCpresents. And if you'd like to help support the daily grindiness of all them daily movies, go to this link tree. Find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movies. So you can go here. And until next time, it's sauce, like to my sour croutons and bacon bits. And goodbye!